Oof. I want to thank the good Lord for making me a Yankee fan. 10-1. Unbelievable. Production from everywhere. I mean, Stroman, 5 2/3. Marinaccio came in. Gonzalez came in, shut him down. Right? Stanton went deep. Austin Wells went deep. Judge went deep. It's like it's attack everywhere. Production from guys that we expect. Production from guys we don't normally expect. Just well placed everywhere. Well, a very well played game by the Yankees. They're 16-1 against the AL Central this year. I mean, unbelievable. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's get those likes. Stephen B, my man Maz is in the place. Kunstler Yeti's here too. Jay Palvis, what's good? Yeah. This is a good game. This was a good game for the Yankees. Beating up a surprisingly good team. And we got Boston next. Philadelphia's in Fenway right now playing them. And they beat them 4-1 today. And we get the Red Sox next. So we'll see how that goes. The Red Sox usually play us tough. They really do. Yeah, take your time, Mazza. Enjoy unpacking. Make that place your own, man. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to paint the 10 rooms that we added, and now we got to find accent walls, and all my daughters are picking their colors and all this stuff. So it's endless, brother. You'll get there, man. You'll get there. Yeah, man. Jonathan's in the house. Shout out to everybody. Yeah. I'm not sure if the concussion is still an issue for Rizzo. I'm not sure about that. I'm not. And the doctors cleared him. They weren't the Yankee doctors. The actual doctors cleared him, so which is good. The neurologist and everybody else. Yeah, man. But again, Rizzo's probably a guy they're looking to. I mean, if they can figure out a way to shed $30 million off the payroll with Rizzo and Gleyber Torres, don't be surprised if they do it. They could replace. I said this earlier. I don't think Rizzo's the biggest one they need to trade. I mean, I'll move on from it. I think it's Gleyber Torres. We expected more production at Torres, and we're not getting it. So, and that's unfortunate. But if they can get whatever they can get for him now, even if it's international money, you take it. And if they can somehow find a taker for Rizzo, you do that, and you replace him with somebody like Ben Rice or somebody like Augustin Ramirez or something. Okay. So, and that'll also open up first base for Spencer Jones in AAA, which I think he'll need to play before he comes up to the majors. I do think so. But again, there are moving parts here. There are things that they can do. But the key is, I mean, they have to be willing to move on from it. And he's a classy player. He's a solid veteran, a hell of a teammate. He's a leader. That's not a guy you easily move on from. But I could see them not exercising his option for 2025. It's a team option. I can't see them exercising it. I just can't. I don't think they want to. They hold back any of their top prospects. John Birdie's not back yet. No, neither is Nick Birdie. No. Well, Joseph, if they trade for Ryan McMahon, I think it'd be a good fit here. That'd be for third base. But if they don't, they don't. I mean, I'll take him over. Somebody made a proposal of Matt Chapman. I pass on Matt Chapman. I also pass on Alex Bregman. You can get a Ryan McMahon. He's got a couple more years of control. It gives the Yankees some stability for the next couple of years until guys like George Lombard are ready to take over a third base spot, or Roderick Arias, right? That's the way I look at it. I think my man's got 3 years left on his contract, on an affordable contract. I'll take that. I really would. Let me know what you guys think. I would and Yankees too. I hard pass on Matt Chapman. I pass. He's a good defender, but I pass. Who could replace Rizzo at first? In-house, Ben Rice or Augustin Ramirez. They're crushing the ball. TJ Rumfield too. So we have guys in house. I don't know if they're gonna get anybody in at the major league level. I mean, Josh Bell, you know, okay, but I think if they add a bat, it's got to be probably third baseman. And if they can get somebody like McMahon, it makes it easier for them to do other things and keep Oswaldo Cabrera. And you can even move him at second and make DJ a utility guy. It makes it easier to move on from Gleyber Torres if they want to do that. If they can get international money for Torres, I would do it. But we'll see. You know, I doubt they're going to pursue Eric Fetty to make up for loss. I doubt it. They're going to have. I mean, Barrett Cole's going to be coming back sooner than later. So I don't think I'm not. I don't see Eric Fetty, but you never know what they're going to do. You never really know. So, but nothing is going to be better than Garrett Cole coming back. There isn't a trade you can make that's going to be better than Garrett Cole coming back. So, um, I think they're going to get a reliever or two at the deadline. But we'll see. It's still we are still a little bit less than 2 months away from the deadline. So things are going to change. Needs are going to change, and we'll see how the Yankees bullpen goes. Because with the exception of Garrett, I mean, with the exception of like um, Clay Holmes and a couple other guys, the bullpen has been steady, but some of the guys have been average. Like when Mike Tompkins pitching out of his mind now. But like 2 weeks ago, people wanted the guy thrown to the Elephants and the Wolves. So let's not forget that. You know, I mean, Mast's got a trade here. Everson Pereira, Kyle Carr, Yoendris Gomez, Jarrett Cerna for Ryan McMahon. That's probably what it would cost, and that's probably a fair package for him. You get an outfielder there, you get two pitchers, and you get an infielder, second baseman. And Jarrett Stern is blocked by guys like Caleb Durbin. He's blocked by Yorbit Vivas. He's blocked by Jeter Downs. So like, they have. So I would be okay with that package. If you could get Ryan McMahon for a package like that, then you know it would put the Yankees over the top. And again, I would take McMahon over Matt Chapman any day of the week. I would take him over Matt Chapman and Alex Bregman any day of the week. I think he's the right fit for what the Yankees need. So, Buckeye, I mean, look, yeah, you got to trade his ass. There's 25 home runs. It's not cutting it, man. It's too many. You know? Yeah. It's like you ever see the movie Revenge of Nerds and they're playing poker and he's like, I think I have a frush. It's like a frush. Yeah, let's take you have too many kings here. I mean, you have too many this and that and whatever. Let's take these out and let's replace them with 3 fresh cards. It's like he gave him dog shit hand instead of a full house or a flush. He didn't know what was going on to Shiro. It was a great scene. Oh man, what's up, Talbot? But that's what it's kind of like, right? Get rid of the home runs, trade the guy, get a guy in here that just walks and hits ground balls, right? Talk about Wade Jr. Talk. Is this? I know our channel proposed that today, but I don't heard they proposed it, but I haven't heard any talk about Lamont Wade Jr. coming to the Yankees. I haven't personally heard it, Ken, but we'll see. Yeah, Rice and Rumfield can replace Rizzo. Yep. And Rice and Augustin Ramirez are catchers slash first baseman, positional versatility. So I passed on him because of the money. He's a Scott Boras client. He could be a free agent after this year. It's a pain in the ass, and his production's not that good. Ryan McMahon's better production, and he's under control for more years. So I mean, I only want to deal with one Scott Boras client. Juan Soto. That's it. This talk about Pete Alonso, this talk about Corbin Burns, like way too many. Personally, I don't want to deal with the Scott Boras circus again. So we already have to deal with it with Juan Soto, and I don't think Matt Chapman's going to be worth the money. My personal opinion, CeeLo, but that's just me, bro. That's just my personal view. Yeah, well, Billy, House shot down Cashman. Cashman had a couple moves, and House shot him down for whatever reason. He made him bring up Dominguez, and made him bring up Austin Wells and some of these other guys. Instead of trading for guys, he made them bring them up. So then, guy, we had an opportunity to look at some of the young guys, which is not bad, not bad. Who did we get? We got uh, Kane Middleton. Now he's hurt. He's having surgery. No, yeah, I would take Garrett Crochet any day of the week too. Watch out for Crochet. He's a fit in a couple of teams. Oh no, they're not gonna get rid of Rizzo. If they move anybody, it's gonna be Gleyber Torres. Yeah, Gio coming back to the Yankees. That's a no go for me, Joseph. I pass on Gio. Got to do better than that. And yes, he is Cole. Best on the planet, baby. You know that. Eh, I think he can do better than Rengifa. Honestly, Talbot. I don't think they're going to add a starting pitcher. I don't think they're going to add an outfielder. Um, I think they're going to add probably a reliever or two, and maybe an infielder. I think, but we'll see. What's Rengifa's production right now? I mean, I think the Angels are probably going to unload. They'll clean house. If they get an opportunity to move Trout, they'd move Trout. They should have moved Otani at the deadline last year, and they got nothing for him except for I think they have like the 74th pick in the draft, something like that. Like it's just such a waste. Rengifo is batting 316, 4 homers, 18 RBIs. I mean, he's an infielder. If they move, what do you call it? If they move Torres, then maybe they'll move Rengifo. Maybe they'll acquire Rengifo. But that's the only way I can see them getting that. And he could be available on the cheap, so that's not a bad idea, Tom. Yeah, Garrett Crochet's a lefty reliever. I mean, you got a couple of relievers from the Marlins. You got a couple lefty relievers across the board. So they'll get. I think they will get a lefty reliever. They might get one lefty, one righty too. So exactly, Quell. Oh, so do I. So do I, Buckeye. You and me, baby. You and me both. That would be phenomenal. I want them to be the first team to 50 wins. Brandon, I mentioned Nardi or Scott. Either one of them would be a decent fit for the Yankees, or even AJ Puck, or I would pick Garrett Crochet over all of them. And I've been talking to Mazza Fortran Express about Crochet for like a year now. I would choose him over all these guys, but um, I don't know. I mean, Tanner Scott's going to be a free agent. Nardi's got controllable years, so Nardi would be my pick in that regard because you get Nardi for several seasons. Tanner Scott's would be just the rest of the season. So that's one way to think about it. You think DJ can't hit? You'll hate Ryan McMahon. His away stats are better than his home stats, Patrick. We did his home and away splits the other day. His away stats are better. Yeah, ranked 22nd in strikeouts, so they will get a strikeout reliever. They're ranked second in ERA, which behind the Cleveland Guardians, so that's good. But I do think they'll probably get a right-handed strikeout guy, and a crafty lefty in the bullpen. I think I could see them getting one of each, but I think they'll get somebody who can generate some more strikeouts. You know, but that's a good stat right there, Ken. Yeah, exactly. Fortran. No, and yo. I mean, if he's in the house, it's good, brother. The whole infield, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't trade Volpe. I'm keeping Volpe. Well, exactly, Kenneth. It's true. It's a 162 game season, so we got plenty of time left. Ryan McMahon's he's a fit, CeeLo. He's got more controllable years. He's a really good defender. I mean, high level defender, and he's got a pretty decent contact bat. So he would represent probably the best fit here, and he would be a good addition to the team chemistry. So whereas Matt Chapman, um, his defense is good, but his offense is subpar. Alex Bregman is kind of running regression. He's got the stink of the cheating scandal on him. So Ryan McMahon, in my opinion, is not everybody would agree with me, but Ryan McMahon is the best fit if they're going to acquire a third baseman. You know, that's my take on it, but we'll see. Interesting, Ken. Rizzo to the concussion aisle. Why is he going to go to the, why is he going to go to concussion aisle? Doesn't have a concussion. Exactly. You see, following Texas Buckeyes lead here, you got to get rid of these guys. Get rid of Cashman Boone, the coaching staff. You got to trade for Robbie Ray. You got to add some firepower to the rotation, the bullpen. You get Ray, you get Corbin. Yeah, and you got to get Maniac over here to run the team. Got to have. You need it. You need it. Exactly. You see, strike zone's in league. He's in league with Massey. He's in league with Texas Buckeye. The wise people have spoken. Okay, got to do it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, CeeLo, and he's got the four top free agents next year, potentially more, because Snell can be a free agent, Matt Chapman can be a free agent, Cody Bellinger can be a free agent. Okay, so but he's going to have Pete Alonso. I don't know if he reps Alex Bregman or not, but he's got Pete Alonso, Corbin Burns, he's got Juan Soto, and Matt Chapman. So that we know, that we know. And if you add Snell, that makes five. So he got fired by Montgomery, who's probably going to be free agent after she's not pitching well. So you know, we're taking Li's brilliant ideas, Jonathan. We're morphing them into something fantastic. That's right. He gets his insight from these elite sources, super duper elite sources. Which channel, NFE? Yeah, I would agree with CeeLo. Gio's done as a Yankee. Couldn't agree more. Trout's got like 6 years left on his deal. I can't see anybody taking him. If anybody takes him, it's gonna be Philly. So, but they've got the resources to do it. He's a local guy. He's from Morristown, New Jersey. So, I'm sure they can make something work. But yeah, we definitely, yeah. I think Buckeyes right. We need to have a sit down. You got to get all of the capos together, the captains. Got to get the made men, the dons. Got to have a sit down about all this winning stuff, man. This is something's got to be done quietly. Buckeye, I'm with you, man. We gotta resolve this situation. Yeah, Rengifo's decent to run. Yeah. Let's see. Any particular? It just says infielder for Luis Rengifo. Let's see. He's 27 years old, so he's young. It says second base here. It says second base, but again, he could replace Torres. He could be a third baseman too. So he's not a bad one. He's batting 316, OPS of 815. Not bad. Not bad. So he could be probably a low key ad for the Yankees that won't cost it won't cost as much as McMahon. That's for sure. It won't cost as much as McMahon. Yep. Yeah. CeeLo definitely a sit down. We gotta we gotta talk about some things. We gotta do it. Yeah. Consigliere, I mean, you gotta, gotta do this. Get all the people together, go over some things, you know, talk about some stuff. It's gotta get done. Consigliere, it's gotta get done. Did Dominguez have an off? I'm not sure. Maybe he was off to me. Not sure. Yeah, we're getting sick of it, see, we're getting sick of the winning. Like, it's ridiculous. It's less content for the complainers and the haters to complain about, right? You're like, what am I gonna do? If I can't bash people, I don't have anything. That's true. Brendan Donovan, we've talked about him too, Stephen B. He's got multiple controllable years too. He be another guy. Bats lefty. You know. Of course, Brandon Moore. Keep bringing the ideas, my man. Keep bringing the ideas. I don't. I wouldn't bring back Aroldis Chapman. Aroldis Chapman? Bringing him back? I wouldn't do it. And the Pirates claimed Dennis Santana today. So now they have Chapman, they've got Domingo Herman, and Dennis Santana. Three former Yankees pitchers. He got picked up by the Pirates today. So, mhm, unbelievable. Yankees are on fire right now. They really are. Volpe has tremendously. You got that right, James. He's tremendously improved. Well, this is true too, Texas. You make a very important point. He does prove he can field well when he wants to. The question is, does he want to on a regular basis? You want big money, you got to play hard every day, right? So, and honestly, I think he's coughed up his opportunity to get a big contract. Ryan Helsley, I think he's got 2 or 3 more years. Tyler Talbot from the Cardinals. I think he's got 2 or 3 more years. Ken McMahon won't block anybody in the future because I think he has 2 or 3 years left, which would give enough time for the guys, some like Roderick Arias and George Lombard, to come up and replace him. So those guys are probably 2 or 3 years away anyway. So the timing would fit nicely. Okay, that's the way I look at it. That's another reason why I think it would be a good fit because a guy like Bregman, you'd have to bring him here on a multi-year deal. I'm not going to do that. Same thing with like Arenado. No way, no. So McMahon, I think, seems to be the most logical fit and the easiest guy to transition into one of our young kids. I think so. No, they needed that tonight, man. Volpe's bringing it, CeeLo. He is definitely bringing it, man. Yeah, they are right now. That brother Bill. I mean, there's some. Somebody talked about Elias Diaz from the Rockies. If they want to get a more offensive friendly catcher, he might be available from the Rockies. And can you imagine doing a Ryan McMahon and an Elias Diaz combo? Like, it would make it easier to move on from like a Jose Trevino or something like that. It would make it easier. Yeah, yeah, of course, TT. They're out on a regular basis. Yeah. So Boris has Bregman. Okay. So he's got Bregman, Pete Alonso, Corbin Burns, and Juan Soto. Matt Chapman, potentially Blake Snell. No. Yep. You got that right, Ken. They definitely are just in snatching defeat out of Joseph. Yeah. Yeah. We gotta find problems for solutions, man, not the other way around. Stop this productive stuff, man. Come on, man. Crazy. Yeah, it's true, Buckeye. Where's Rose, man? Rose only shows up when the Yankees lose. Yeah. 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 And if he's quietly working on some things in the front office, he keeps a very low profile. He does. So that's why we want to keep it. Keep him safe, keep him protected, so he doesn't get harassed. So he's doing some things, sparking us some things. You know. By the way, smash that like button, gang. Let's try to get over 100 likes if we can. If we can, it's greatly appreciated. No idea how many likes we have right now, but we want to definitely try to get over 100. 100's always the goal. 150 in these live streams. No, take time. Yeah, man. I think Boris is kind of at the end of his rope in his career anyway. You know, he had the worst offseason in his entire career. I think this past offseason. I really do. Teams and GMs are calling his bluff now. And you know what? Good. Good. Let him call his freaking bluff. 56 likes. All right. We need 44 likes to get to 100. If anybody hasn't hit that thumbs up, please do. It's always greatly appreciated. It's always very helpful with the live streams if we get 100 likes. You know. 62. All right. Now we got 30. We need 38 to go. Yeah. I mean, look, when Rizzo, like, his bat's not there right now, but his glove is. So it goes to show his reflexes are there. So, you know, yeah, I will try to get on there. I'm not sure yet, Fortrain, because I'm with the girls at that time. It's their last day of school tomorrow. So I don't want to promise you something that I can't deliver on. But I'll keep you updated. I'm having him on next Tuesday afternoon, as I guess as well. But and I don't want I want you to be able to have your time with him, your independent time with him too. Do your thing, man. Shine, man. Show him the deal, man. Show him that you're a made man. But I appreciate you. I always appreciate it, man. And do your thing. He seemed pretty cool, Puff, right? When he was talking to you and NFE yesterday, he seemed pretty cool. You know? Well, we're picking out paint colors because we're painting the girls' bedrooms now. And they want accent colors on one wall and like so we got a lot of painting to do. 10 rooms. So 10 freaking rooms we gotta paint and do all this stuff too. Crazy. Nice. Yeah, man. Nathan does the good work, man. If Nathan's been a godsend for us, man. I mean, so thankful for Nathan, man. He really is the man. He's a great dude. Yeah, Bruce Maxwell. How was it, NFE? I'm sorry I missed it today, man. Okay, I'll watch it later. I'm sorry I missed it though. That's right. Train. Knows common sense and being productive when you can fly. Exactly, man. Yeah, yeah. Pink and peach and Yankee. Buckeye. Maxwell's cool, nice dude. Man, there he is. Joey Donuts is in the house. My man, Joey from the shift is in the place. What's good, my man? What is good, dude? How you doing, man? How you doing? Another butt kicking today. You see that shot that Stanton hit was like 470 feet. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. People want Stanton's gone, and then he hits a home run. You know, people want Grisham gone, then he hits a home run. Man, it's great, man. I like this Yankee that they show right where when people let him gone, let him traded, DFA him, release them. And then he goes yard. It's fantastic. We got four train here. We got the strike zone here. We got Joey Donuts from Shifter here. We got all the big dogs are here right now. All of them. This is how we roll. Big dogs and united, man. Yeah. Paranormal. I'm telling you, man. These are the channels you definitely want to be subscribed to. The Shift, Four Train Express, Strike Zone. Like these three channels, I can recommend any three. It's them. I can the Morning Brew Sports and the Pinstripe Chronicles. Those other channels they're all mafia. They're all connected. We're all connected to to the same family here. So we definitely want to look out for each other and support each other. We definitely the dog, Santa Fe. You know that, man. Woof, woof, woof. Yeah, that's right, man. We're not no chihuahuas. This is a pack of pit bulls here. Mm-hmm. Stanton's definitely streaky, Michael Ryan. I can't deny that. You know. Yeah. He won't have a high average, but he'll probably have 35 home runs, 85 to 90 ribbies. Inconsistent, but that's just the way that he is. But the good thing so far he's been healthy, so he could like pad those numbers if he stays healthy. And right now he's doing that, so I'm happy to see it. Anthony Rizzo, well, I think that at this point they might be better suited to play him to put him on the bench, but I wouldn't get rid of him. And I would wait till the year's up because he's not only he's a veteran, he's an elite defender. Okay, his bats are regressing, but he's this guy's a top notch teammate, top notch leader. And if and I would replace him with one of the young kids like Ben Rice or somebody like that. And I wouldn't want anybody but Anthony Rizzo mentoring one of these young kids. So his value goes so much further than his bat. And there's a reason why they brought Rizzo back, over here a couple of years ago because his personality, he helps with the chemistry. He's just an overall great dude. Unfortunately, his performance is aging at bat, but I would not move on from Rizzo until the end of the year. That's just me. And if they win a championship, I want Rizzo to be at first base. I do. You know, Randall Grichuk. Paranormal, I think Rizzo would be willing to do it if they asked him. He's a mature veteran. He knows like they want to give a young kid a shot, even if he platooned with a guy like Ben Rice. Platooning with him, that means they don't have to throw Ben Rice to the wolves. Like you can platoon, alternate games or whatever. That way they can ease a guy like that in because he's crushing in AAA right now. Ben Rice. He's one of our highly touted Yankee bats in the farm at AAA right now too. And ever since he moved up to AAA, he's been murdering the baseball. So, and if anybody can be mature enough and figure out a way to make it work as Anthony Rizzo. Got a lot of respect. Joey Chestnut, oh yeah. He partnered with a vegan, he signed an endorsement deal with like a vegan hot dog company. And of course Nathan's flipped out and blah blah blah. So that's it. That's the scandal. Ben Rice's numbers in AAA right now, he's crushing the ball. Let me see if his stats are up. Ben Rice stats. I don't know if his AAA stats are up. Well, so far he's got 15 home runs, 35 RBIs, 9 stolen bases, no PS and 968, batting 282 in 2024. Those have been Rice's stats, and now he was just promoted to AAA like a week and a half ago. He's a career 286 hitter. Now this year's stats are kind of in line with his career stats, which is great. Let's see, 2 teams in AAA here. Let's see if I can do this. All right, here we go. He's, damn, he's batting 455 in AAA. Jesus. 455. 3 homers, 9 RBIs, 6 walks. Um, stolen base. On base percentage of 521. Slugging 1,000. His OPS is 1.1571 in AAA. So if you're going to replace Rizzo, that's the type of kid you want to replace him with. And I'd rather do it in house than overpay for somebody like Pete Alonso, which that alone would cause uproar in City Field. Not like I care, but like I don't want to bring a Met over here. I don't want to do that. I'd rather do it in house. But yeah, Paranoid. He's batting 455 in AAA right now. So, and he bats lefty too, just like Rizzo. He's got a serious bat, a serious freaking bat. But again, it also allows you to call him up and keep Rizzo here. You know, so Rizzo still has value. He can catch too. Yep, yes he can. Oh boy. Aaron Judge has a cologne in the body wash line. Oh god. Oh boy, I didn't know that. Oh shit. Like good for him, man. You know that? You know what? Good for him. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to make any trades with the Mets. Uh-uh. I don't want to do that. I do think Pete Alonso gets traded though. I do think Pete Alonso gets traded. Um, I think he gets traded probably to the Mariners. I could see him going to the Mariners. I could see Alex Bregman getting traded to the Cubs. They're looking for an upgraded third base, and he can, complement Dansby Swanson there, shortstop. So just get him out of the American League, please. Like, you know, yeah, exactly. Jackson Holly was hitting 565 with the Tides. He was brought up to the O's. Did not. He was, yeah, he was overwhelmed in the majors. I'm not sure the same thing would happen with Ben Rice, and I'm there, and I'm not, they would not levy the same expectations on Ben Rice as they would on Jackson Holliday. They thought Holiday was going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, and he wasn't ready. I think they rushed him up. In all honesty, I do. Rice to me, and he's this guy's smart. He's Ivy League educated from Dartmouth, you know, um, and he's been kind of working his way up through the system. So Jackson Holly was kind of flew through the system in 1 year. So I'm not surprised that he struggled in the majors both times because he didn't have enough time in the minors to adjust. That's my take on it. But this is another reason why I say like Ben Rice. If you bring him up, you give him a shot, just like you give some of our other young kids a shot. But you keep Rizzo around. So again, you're not having to levy these ridiculous expectations, expecting Ben Rice to be Lou Gehrig or Don Mattingly or Tino. Like, can't do that. Let him be Ben Rice and let Rizzo help ease that transition. You know, and if anybody can do it, it's Anthony Rizzo, man. He's a pro. He's a classy guy. He's a pro. He really is. You know. Oh god, he has a freaking toothpaste ad too, Aaron Judge. The dude is man, he's making it, man. He's making that paper wherever he can, wherever he can. He has a deal with Polo too. Oh my god, Polo Ralph Lauren, that's my stuff, man. I got a lot of Polo. I love Polo Ralph Lauren. Yeah, I mean, they don't need Dominguez right now. I know people want him, but they don't need him. That's the thing. They don't need Dominguez. They need an infielder. I mean, they need an infielder more than they need an outfielder. So yeah, Chuggish Judge stripped to Kyrie. Damn right, Ken. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, man. Like it's crazy. Right now, like if you're gonna call up anybody, it's probably Ben Rice. I mean, Will Warren's been struggling, so I don't know. Ben Rice is probably the most obvious call candidate if they want to do that. Caleb Durbin, he's sitting in Double A. I mean, in Triple A. You know, yeah. I mean, like he told us something we've been saying for months now, right? He's blocked by Verdugo. He's blocked by Judge, and he's blocked by Soto. Where is he going to play? They're not going to get rid of Stanton the way he's hitting for Dominguez. They're not going to do that. So he needs to play every day, Steven. Exactly, Steven. He needs to play every day, and the easiest way for him to do that is in the minors in AAA. And just let him keep developing, let him keep getting better, and then when its time comes, which will probably be in 2025, because I do think Alex Verdugo is probably going to get a QO, reject it, and then secure a decent contract somewhere. And I'll thank him for being a great Yankee. He has earned the right to get a contract extension, but I don't know if they're going to do that because of Dominguez, because of Spencer Jones, because of some of these other guys. If those guys weren't here, I think they would re-sign Verdugo. So, but I do, yeah. If somebody gets hurt, I think it's the most realistic path for most realistic path for Dominguez. Caleb Durbin, let's see. Kevin. What's up, Kevin? Let's have a look. Cal Thurman, Yankees. Uh, let's see when he's last played. He was on the 7-day IL. He's batting 299, 3 home runs, 36 ribbies, 20 stolen bases. This guy's a stolen base machine. No, stolen base machine. But yeah, Buck, yeah, this team definitely looks loose. It looks like he might be off the 7-day IL, Thurman. But yeah, let the barbarians. It's funny how Ken, like these people, they'll just trash him. Like none of these people can do this. None of these people can go out and perform the way that they perform. Yet they spend so much time trashing the players, like being TV tough guys. I bring in zero value at all. But this is what they do. This is what they do. Like I said the other, ignorance is not a virtue. It's not keeping it real. It's not telling it like it is. It's not a virtue. It's just ignorance. When you talk like that, you trash people, and just looks you look silly. You look foolish. You know, I would agree with Lou. We'll have a place for Dominguez next year. Yep. Not that I know of, Yankees too. That was like a before. I think this team is locked in and focused. I don't think they're going to have that now. Yeah, I don't think Wink. I mean, these prospects are more highly touted and rated way higher than Andujar and Frazier. So, oh, you know what, Book? I couldn't find the Cole interview on the Yes Network. I have to go back and I got to go on the Yes Network app, Buckeye. But I want to see the Cole interview. We appreciate you, Parano. You're the man. Love you too, man. You're the best. You're the best. Compensation when we give someone a QO and they say, yes, Greg, you get 2 draft picks and $1 million in international prospect money. Yep. Consigliere, always a pleasure, my man. I'm gonna wrap this up in a second too. Get some rest. Yeah, exactly, James. Whatever they need to do to put the bat. And I think Cashman's done a hell of a job at assembling a much better team this year. He hasn't been blocked. He's got the opportunity to do it. Like, they've been healthy, so made more guys. My guys are more tradable when they're healthy, right? I don't know why. Why would you platoon him between Stanton, him, and Verdugo? You gonna make all three of them part-time players? Is that it? Just because people want the Mingas up here is to satisfy people's feelings? Like, what's the logic? Why? I would ask them, why are they suggesting that? Why would you take a productive player like Verdugo off the field? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense, NFA, right? Well, exactly. They had great role players, Kevin. I mean, you know, controllable cheap players. They had some star players and they had great role players. Now the Yankees have more of these. You know, and I like the role. Like Anthony Volpe is a great role player. He's turning budding star. Austin Wells, good role player. Trent Grisham becoming a decent role player. A lot of these guys are solid role players. They have their stars, Judge, Soto. There's no doubt about that. And then they've got their star in Garrett Cole, obviously, too. But a lot of good role players, a lot of good, depth everywhere. You know, yeah. I unfortunately Frazier was never really a fit here. Um, but he would get optioned. You're right about that. Yeah, Wolf. I mean, could you imagine Judge like? Could you imagine Judge passing Bonds? Like that would be insanity in terms of home runs in the season. My goodness. Yeah, Stephen, be like, yeah, who's coming up with these ideas? That's my question. Like, I would want to know why they're suggesting that. Well, this is true too, John. Yeah, Andujar couldn't field. Yep, and Frazier was too inconsistent, and he had some problems too. He got I think he had a concussion. He had a couple of things, and plus he ran his mouth a little too much. I think so. Yeah, exactly too. Right. I mean, Verdugo said like he hasn't had this much fun, you know, in a while. Where the hell? Where did that comment go? Just had it. Hold on. Verdugo. This thing is just going crazy on me. Here we go. Yeah, Verdugo said he hasn't had much fun playing baseball since he was a kid. That says, yeah. And he also said, Boone lets me be who I am, like who I want to be. And, Alex Cora and the Red Sox, they didn't let me do that. So he feels more at home in the Yankees. And it shows. It shows. You know, we definitely got to sit down with CeeLo. We got to sit down with these people. Yeah, no doubt. Yep, seventh on the all-time Yankee list. Yeah, by this weekend series, Wolf. I don't think so. Not this weekend series. I don't think so. I think he's got one or two more starts before he comes up. He threw 45 his first one, 57 his last one. I think they need to get him up to 75 or 80 pitches before bringing him up. I would not. I would baby with Cole right now. Our starters are pitching well. I'd be very careful with Cole. But that's my take on it. That's you know, yeah, he's got at least one more rehab start. Yep, yep, yeah, man. Well, exactly, Ken. You know, and like I don't care about the Yankees payroll. Let them blow. I don't care if they win the world. I don't care. Well, they do. So it's like the Yankees are. There's a reason why some of these armchair GMs are not the GM, are not running teams for that type of stuff. So yeah, there's a reason why the Yankees have 100 million coming off the books, so they can pursue Soto hard. You know, yeah, but Dominguez has to earn his way back. Let him keep doing his thing. Let him keep developing, man. No doubt, Wolf. Economics, math, common sense, right? It's just it is what it is. You know. Don't tell me how to fan, but I can tell them how to run their team. Don't call me on it. Like, don't you dare call me on it. Because that's woke or whatever you want to call it. Come up with these ridiculous slogans. Like, I don't know. Hey, he doesn't need to have a payroll of over $300 million. He doesn't to win. There isn't a team that's won with a $300 million payroll yet. You know. And again, it makes it easier for them to infuse young guys like Ben Rice, right? Like Spencer Jones, like Jason Dominguez. Like if you let's just say you replace Glaber Torres with Caleb Durbin in house. Let's say you replace Rizzo with uh, Ben Rice. Let's say you replace Alex Verdugo with Jason Dominguez. And you just saved $40 million right there, something like that. $50 million. So yeah, exactly, Buckeye. You sit him, looks fresh. He's on the money. He's on the money. This is how we do it, CeeLo. I mean, we're looking to move forward, man, and not live in the past. You know, that's how we roll here, CeeLo. You know that, man. We want this team. We love our team. And salute to you. We want them to do well, and we want to bring constructive conversation to the table. That's it. That's how we roll here. This is the 161 Mafia right here, 161 family. That's how we do it. You know, no doubt, Wolf. No doubt. But I will wrap this up, gang. I want to let y'all go have a great night. Appreciate you coming on. Yankees win 10-1. And let's actually hold on. Let's see who's the pitching matchup. Matt Blake in an interview on Foul Territory said 2 rehab starts. The only reason Hill doesn't have an innings limit. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that he say that. I saw he said that Hill doesn't have an innings limit. But I would agree being closely monitored is a good idea. I agree. Tomorrow they play at 8:10, and the pitching matchup is not out yet, which is strange. It's usually out. Hmm. Poteet. All right, Cody Poteet. Yeah, Poteet's he's on part, so he's on par and schedule. So um, I wouldn't be surprised if we hope Cody Poteet does well. But I'll take it, NFE. I'll take it. Yeah, I would agree, Lou. Torres hasn't done enough to get an offer. He hasn't. So that's why I appreciate you guys. This it's just why this is the best family out there. I really do. You know, really feel this is the best family. The best family out here in Utah Yankees. So Poteet versus Altavia. Okay. All right. I'll take that. Let's keep the bats rolling. Let's get Volpe rolling. Let's get Soto rolling. Let's get Verdugo rolling. Let's go. But with the exception of Bobby Witt Jr., who's really damn good. The Yankees, the Royals are very beatable. Yeah, Royals are trying to figure exactly. Yeah, you see, you folks bring the best stuff out here. And this is why I love all these. But have a great night, everybody. Peace and love to all these. Thank you so much for coming on. If you haven't hit the like button, please do on the way out. If you haven't subbed yet, please sub on the way out. And please support the Strike Zone and Four Train Express and a Shift as well. I definitely want to support our brothers here, our fellow content creators. But have a great night, everybody. Go Yankees. If any news comes out tonight, tomorrow morning, whatever, you know where you're going to get it. Peace.